Paul, have I ever told you about the time that my grandma got me a stamp collection thing, and I spent a weekend going over there, and we took off the stamps, and we had a little book, and an entire Saturday and Sunday putting it over a book. I never told you about that?
No, you have never told me about your stamps.
Well, I'll say it's because it completely sucked. But let's hope this game doesn't. Stamp swap. I'm Devin.
I'm Paul.
We're the Dads and Dice, and that was actually a true story. I did completely hate having to waste my weekend collecting stamps.
I can just picture a hot summer in Oklahoma just collecting stamps.
Yeah. But I'm very optimistic that this game is actually going to be much better, and mostly because we're going to get it done in 30 minutes.
That's right.
So
let's hope so.
So let's go over Stamp Swap. Stamp Swap is exactly that. We are collectors building out our little album just like this.
Not licking anything.
Yeah, we don't have to, not licking, you're peeling them off, you know, carefully with like tweezers. I think we soaked them in like water or something like
that. With a little sponge.
I don't remember. It was terrible. Anyway, back to the game. So we are on a kind of weekend show, and we're going to be playing over 3 rounds, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Each round is going to have 3 phases, and really the phases are going to work pretty quick. So the first phase is going to be a collect phase, where we put out 2 event cards. The bottom one is where we're going to actually do the event, but this is going to be all of the stamps or items that are going to be available for the day. And then we're just going to go back and forth collecting 6 items for that day. And that will be the collect phase. We'll then move over to the swap phase. And the swap phase is where you're going to take one of your 6 items that you collected. You're going to put it in your reserve. And then it's the I cut, you choose. You're going to make 2 piles, and basically the other person is going to choose one of the piles. They take that, and you take the other.
Better give me something juicy.
That's right, or fool him into taking the one that juicy? I don't want. And then that moves over into the show phase. And the show phase is where we are going to actually lay the stamps in our album. There's no adjacency rules. It's just you put them in the album however you want to put them. And then we are going to, over each round, play 1 ticket into one of the 4 different scoring conditions.
Yeah, so the scoring conditions that we have here, before that, when we go into scoring, first thing that will score is our exhibitors. So we're going to have this one here, and that's kind of our asynchronous ones right now. So I'm going to be scoring for space stamps. Devin will be scoring for flower stamps. We'll get more of those throughout the game. We're going to score our first player marker, so whoever has that will get 2 victory points. And then we're also going to choose one of these contests. So this first one, just being 2 colors, there are a total of 5 different color stamps that you can have. Just pick 2 of them, the ones that you have the most of, and you'll score 2 per stamp. This one here is for themes. There's 5 different themes. So you can have individual groups, and 1 stamp counts as a group. So for each group that has that theme in it, themes being things like space, monuments, animals, flowers, and vehicles, you'll get 3 victory points for that. This one here is any rectangles in a group. So you have these rectangular shaped stamps. And if they're in a group, you'll score 3 victory points for that. Canceled stamps. All the canceled stamps have this little wavy symbol on there. You'll get 2 per separate group. So if you have canceled stamps in separate groups, you'll get 2 victory points for those. And then once we get to Sunday, we'll do the final show. We'll count our forever stamps. Whoever has the most will get victory points for that. We'll do our stamp values, and then we'll do this specialist card, which is a perfect corners. And I guess the best way to explain that is just having 4 stamps aligned to make a perfect cross.
Yeah, so while we said that adjacency and placement doesn't matter, depending on the scoring condition you are going for, that is where it's going to matter. How you're going to make groups, or are you going to make corners, or try and do a little bit of all of it. So that's how it works. Other than that, it is an open canvas.
But yeah, we'll decide who goes first, and technically it's supposed to be who sent the last piece of mail.
Mail.
mail. I've sent some UPS packages recently.
I sent
That
a
is
UPS
not
package
the USPS.
yesterday, and I'm pretty sure USPS would not be happy.
Yeah, calling that mail.
Because it definitely could have fit in one of their one-fit boxes.
And we did not
or
use
whatnot.
any stamps for it. We can just do it random.
Yeah, I cannot tell you the last time I sent mail.
I did go to the post office to send a box, but that was a while ago.
That is mail.
Yeah, so I mean we can do it
was probably
random.
Christmas season last year is the last time I did. So we're gonna randomize it because we're gonna say we both went to the post office that same day.
All right,
Doesn't matter. It's
you
me.
are the black player here. All right, so first thing that we're going to do is collect here. So this first one is there, and then this one will cover up the words there. So here we'll do the event first. It says hands to shake. So at the start of the collect phase, reveal 2 additional attendee cards from the deck and add them to the pool. So the attendee cards are these ones here.
Okay. And
so we've got 4 of the circles. 3 of them face up.
Okay.
1 of them face down.
3 face up. 1 face down.
Yep, and then we have 2 of the triangular ones. So 1 face down, 1 face up.
Face up, face down.
Okay.
The big boys.
2 of those, 1 face up, 1 face down.
That's not the big boys. This
The big squares.
Boy.
And then 2 small squares. 2 infinity stamps.
1 face down, 1 face up, couple infinities.
Yep. And these are face up. And then it also said reveal 2 additional ones. A lot of stuff here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there is.
So you are first player. So what you're actually going to do is you're going to decide what you want first. But first, you're going to have to put that first player marker in here.
Okay.
So this is brown stamps. Specialist here is after you cut, if one of your piles has fewer than 2 visible colors, you may draw and reserve 1 stamp face up. And when you draw and you reserve 1, so when you draw, if it is a rare one, you can reserve that rare one if you're drawing one out. At the start of each of your turns during the collect phase, you may view a face down stamp in the pool. After you cut, if one of your piles has no face-up stamps, you may draw and reserve 1 stamp face-up.
So these 2 are very similar. After you cut, if one of your piles
has no face-up stamps, you may draw and reserve 1 stamp.
Okay.
And this one is...
And it's any stamp of any size?
Yes.
Okay. And this is kind of the same thing.
Fewer than 2 visible colors.
1 color visible.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
visible.
I feel like this is easier. I'm going to take this one.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... Is this an animal or a monument? What is that? I think that's an aardvark. Or an anteater. I think that's an anteater. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to peek at it.
So when you take
When you take it, you can peek at it.
This is my number 1. Interesting. I'm going to take this one.
You like those cards, huh?
You know me too well.
I'm going to take... What did I even get here? I like the art of surprise. I guess I'll take this one.
I'll take this one. Oh, I'm supposed to look. I don't know if that helps me or not.
I'm not sure either. So these are in play as well. I'll take this.
Oh.
This is yellow, isn't it?
That looks yellow to me.
Okay. And this is brown, because there is no red.
Brown to me. Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
they
there's
have color,
no red,
They have
right?
color friendly.
Oh yeah, the triangles. I'm not colorblind, I don't think. 2 more. I'll take the specialist.
What do we think that is? A monument or space?
I think this is an animal. Because I'm pretty sure that's an aardvark. Or a anteater.
Oh, I see now.
I think it's an anteater.
Oh, okay.
There's a little anteater.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not a flower, and I literally have something for flowers, right? That's it. So, is there any other way of getting forever stamps?
No.
Interesting. Very interesting. I feel like the third player is going to win. Win first place.
And you need at least one to compete.
Yeah. Because I feel like if I take one, it doesn't matter what pile it's in, you're taking it. I think I'm going to take this. I took the first player marker. I didn't think I would do that.
Interesting. Interesting. I'll take this one.
Okay. That is our collect phase.
So that is our collect phase. Now we'll go on to our swap phase. So let's just go ahead and get rid of these here. Yep. So actually one of those
oh, whoops.
Gets dealt back into the events. Ooh. Okay, so this one will go back in there. Okay.
Shuffle then, raising?
Yes. All right, so we are going to our... Oh, well, first we got to make our piles.
Yeah, we got to swap.
So what are you going to reserve?
Oh, I can reserve something.
You can reserve... You could have reserved your infinity stamp.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll let you go back if you want.
I think so, because I just didn't want another stamp. No, it's fine. It's fine. We've done what we've done.
I want this one.
Not reserve.
Then we're gonna go.
I can reserve the first player marker.
You can.
Okay.
All right, I've got my piles here.
I've got my piles. I know. I know, right?
To me, that is such an obvious choice. I want these. I think you know me.
Okay, so let's do this. So after we
first
cut,
player, yep.
If I have one or fewer piles face up, what you do? This one has no face up stamps, and then it also has no visible color stamps.
Okay.
So I can pick 2 bad boys.
Yep.
I don't know how to know what size I want in the slightest.
Yeah. I think it's just whatever you want.
So I'm going to do the funky size, yeah.
And reserve one of the... Oh, that's your 2 that you're doing?
Yeah.
So reserve them face up.
What? These are negative points.
Ooh.
Want these? Okay.
Negative points.
That seems like terrible.
Not good.
I don't have to play these, right?
You do have to play them. You have to play everything.
I can't just throw it away? That sucks. Okay.
So there's that one. Okay. So you will decide first.
I think I want this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'll take these. I want these.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
These. That I wanted this.
I know you did, but I don't. I guess those are pretty good. If you keep them together, well, I guess you're not going to.
I can only do that trick once.
Do that trick once, right? Yeah. Ooh, and you gave me negative. Hey, I think I gave you the exact. No, this is the one that I gave myself. Okay, so now we will go to the show phase. So you can go ahead and flip over all your stuff. Dang. Give me some negatives here.
I can.
All right. Theme. Okay. I feel like I'm screwing myself.
Okay. I see now.
It's to rock around, it's tricky. Tricky. Okay, I think I'm good.
Did a lot over there.
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so now we will continue with the show here. So we're going to go for our exhibitors. So I get one because I have one space.
I think I have one flower and one brown.
So 2.
Which happens to be the same one.
Okay, first player marker, you get 2. And then a contest. We get to choose a contest here.
I see.
And I think
one of these is the only one that scores me a decent amount of points. So I feel like it's like I could get more points from it later, but I guess that's probably true with any of them. All right. So get what's best now. So I'm going to take any rectangles because that's all I have is rectangles. Yep. So 9.
9 points there. Okay. Okay, so we're going to say that this is a group of flowers. So we're going to go here, or 3 separate groups of flowers. So that will be 9 points there. So you had 9, right? So you're at 13, and I am at 10. All right, that is Friday.
It's Friday. Okay.
Moving on to Saturday, collecting phase. Saturday. Okay. We have 4 circles, 1 face up. 2 of the other ones face up, of the triangles. Two big boys face down. 1 small, 1 big, or 1 small face down, one small face up, an infinity, and a card. At the start of the collect phase, each player reveals one additional item from the supply and adds it to the pool face up. Each player collects 7 items and reserves one more item. So we get to choose one more thing to do. I would like to do a rectangle. Let's do the double rectangles. Or the...
This is added face up?
Yes.
I think I want a flat one.
Okay. And this one is during the show phase, you may rotate new stamps into any orientation as you place them.
Okay.
So they don't have to be face up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm first.
You are first.
This guy.
We get 7 items this time.
I know.
And we can reserve one more. I'm taking the forever.
I'm so excited.
I'll take this one. You taking all the face down ones this time. Oh, and this needs to go out there as well.
I guess that one.
It's interesting. Okay, so this goes away. This one goes away. This one goes in the event deck. And now we cut. All right. We can see everything I have. You know how to do this?
No, I don't know how to do this. I think it has to be like this. Oh, we reserve 2.
We do reserve 2.
That makes my piles less enticing. What's this one?
I think that's good.
Maybe I just do those. Surf those. I'm happy with that.
Okay. So I get to decide first, huh?
Is that because you took the first player marker?
Mm-hmm. Which one do you want, Devin?
I play, I cut, I choose by making them even. I don't want to lose.
That's true. That is true. I think I'm going with this one. I can tell you that's the one that I wanted more. That's okay.
Yeah, that was way better.
Not really. This is still 4 victory points, and it gave you a flower.
No, big difference. This is, we'll call it 4 victory points, and then 2 for this round, so 6. This is 8 victory points plus another stamp. Because you're scoring this
you're scoring them multiple times. I see.
Or do we score? No, I guess we only score it at the end, right?
For what?
The value.
Oh, yeah, you only score the victory points at the end, yeah. But you would have scored the flower twice this time and next round.
By the way, 3 of these face down I got were space.
Dang.
I was like, how do I make this?
I needed to do this. If I would have done this, I would have known that it was space.
You'd have known some of them.
I would have known one of them.
At least.
Okay. Oh, well. That is the game. And how you play it. It's all about the game. What am I scoring?
Oh. Hang on. Is this a rectangle?
Yes. Yes.
So there's 2 different shapes of rectangles.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Oh, I've already scored rectangles. that don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, and colors don't have to touch.
Nope.
So all that matters for me now is...
Nothing. You want separate groups.
For
the
corners.
Theme. And corners, yeah. Canceled stamps. Separate groups.
Wait, canceled stamps are groups?
Per separate group. So like that.
Well, those were one
those were
piece.
connected.
That's not much I can do about that one. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, I have this one too.
Oh, okay. I see what I can do. Yeah. Okay, oh no, that's not where I want that to be. I want this to be,
Huh. Ready? You have this one too.
Oh, poo. Why did these not line up in the squares?
Mm-hmm. They don't. And this big one is not half of this one either. This big one is not half of this one. I thought it was.
Maybe this just chills.
just go off.
Yeah, I think it because that's its own group, right?
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5. I think that's what I think that's my best bet.
Okay. All right. So now we will do our exhibitors. I still only have 1 space stamp. No, I should have 2. Nope, I have 1.
I have 4 now.
4 space ones?
Yes. What I don't have is flower or brown. 2 points.
Okay. First player, I get 2 points. And now we get to select a contest. And I think I'm going to do colors.
I'm going to do theme separate groups.
Okay.
I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
For space?
Yeah.
So that is 10 points?
15.
15 points. And I am doing colors. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm doing purple and brown. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yep. So 1, and we're going to 29. Right there. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so that was the show, and now we are collecting once again. Final round.
I don't remember if I shuffled.
This is the final countdown. Okay. 4 circles, 2 face up.
What? Oh, yeah. I think that's this. 4 of the.
So
Oh,
2
2 of
face
the.
up.
This one.
It's always the same amount. It just depends which ones are face up. Just realize that. 1 and 1 small, 1 face up, 1 face down, and 2 infinity. And no specialists.
Interesting.
During the collect phase, players score 2 points each time they select a face down stamp. Okay, I'm going to do my specialist thing. At the start of each of your turns during the collect phase.
Oh, that's every time it comes to you.
Okay, so
Not right now. At the start of the collect phase.
first player. Right?
Oh, are we collecting now?
Yeah, we're in the collect phase.
Oh, there's no cards.
No cards.
Can these make corners?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Okay.
Well. Okay. What was that? There's so much stuff to look at. I'm going to take this one. It's going to get me 2 points.
Wait, what is during the collect phase players?
Or 2 points for each face down stamp they collect.
Oh, well then I feel like I should take I can use either of these, doesn't matter. Yeah. Did you get points? Do we do that now?
I only got 2, yeah.
2. I get 6.
Or I already did my 2. I did do my 2. It's on you.
Yeah, now I have to make a decision. I didn't even look at those. I should probably do that. It doesn't matter.
You get both of them. You can take this, and then since you're the last player, you'll grab the first player marker.
Okay.
And then you actually keep it. You don't put it in the you choose. Should have thought about that. That's okay. Swap. So you get to reserve one thing.
Do I want this little stamp? It's worth 3 points. Is it worth 3 points?
So if you're tied, right? So like if I get 3, me and the AI both get 10. Second place is skipped.
Oh, well, then I guess I have to keep it.
Figured you should know that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I guess it is an easy 3 points.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty cool for the corners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can just throw it right there if you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you have better places, but.
Oh, crud. The whole reason I've done this, I was supposed to get 2 stamps last turn. That blows.
Did you have face down ones? Do you remember?
That's I've made face down piles the whole time. That's the whole reason I wanted these 2 cards. Oh well, it's too late now. If I lose by, we'll call it 8 points, so.
You'll know why.
Yeah. Because it sucks, because I don't know that I can do it this time. Maybe I can. Okay, so what do I want? I think that's it.
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
I'm going to do it now, though. I think smaller stamps are the way to go. I feel like I can just do more with smaller stuff.
Okay.
I don't think it particularly matters too much to me.
Okay. That one's got space. I know what those are, I think. I know what that one is.
I have forgotten myself.
I'll take these ones. Okay. So now on to the show phase. another perfect corner. Okay.
I think that's the best I
Best you can get. Okay. So we will show now. So exhibitors, space. I think I have 2.
I think I still have 1 flower.
And
1 flower and
4
now
browns.
4 brown.
So 5.
Yep.
Okay. First player.
Bam.
Nice. And now we get to choose a contest. I'm choosing this one. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Cool.
That's 33.
I think I gotta do colors.
3 plus 30 is 66. 66. This goes here.
I think it's 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 11.
So 11 times 2, 22. 1, 2, you're at 65. Look at that. Pretty close.
Okay.
Okay, so now move on to the final show. So we'll do our forever stamps. So I get 6, you get 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Stamp values. Let's come back to that. Let's do specialist cards.
I did poorly on stamp values.
Specialist cards, I have 2. You have 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then finale contest card.
Corners.
Yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I think I have 9.
You have 8.
I think I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So times 4. So 8 times 4 is 32. 1, 2, 54. Oh, wait, hold on. You're at 32, right? Yeah, 32. So 2. 24 plus 30 is 52. So you're at 102. And I had 9 times 4 is 36. So 1 plus 35 is 60. So there. Okay. And then our stamp values.
2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17,
18.
I had 17.
1, 2 plus 10 is here. Then I had 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. There we go. 128 to 114.
I lost by more than 8, so I don't.
You
feel
did
too
lose
bad
by more than
about,
8.
My last 2 here.
Yeah, this one was definitely very strong at the end.
I realized that too.
Yeah, because it's really the only one that you can
count on getting.
Yeah, it's the only one you can count on getting.
I realized that when I scored it, the second round. I realized when I was looking at the others, I thought, oh, because there's always going to be those stamps. The rest you're not guaranteed.
Yeah, and so on that last one, when I split it up, right, both of them had 2 rectangles, so I knew I was going to score that one. Didn't really matter much to me which one you were taking, because I was going to get 2 rectangles either way. So, I mean, I'd like to see what the other ones bring out, but that one is definitely the strongest one here.
For sure.
I didn't think...
That was good identifying.
Yeah, I didn't think this would play...
Unless you looked into it.
I did not. I recognized it after you scored it. I was like, oh yeah, I have 8 right now also. Yeah. But I think I can get more than that. I didn't think I was going to get that many, but yeah. I wasn't sure how this would play with 2 players. It played fairly well. I thought it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
Yeah. So I do think with more players, because then at that point you can kind of choose whoever, right? And there is the chance of you not getting any of yours taken, so you just keep everything that you have.
Oh, is that worse?
So I don't know, right? That's just an interesting dynamic that could...
So how do you pick?
So let's say there's 3 people, right? You pick me, you keep both of yours. I guess you'd need 4 people. I pick somebody else's.
So you can pick anybody.
Yeah, you can pick anybody. It doesn't have to go necessarily to your next person.
Can somebody pick half yours and somebody pick the other half?
No, because as soon as somebody picks yours, you keep it. And then you pick somebody else's thing. So there is a way that it works out that your stuff doesn't get picked at all. Can't think of it off the top of my head, but there is that possibility with more players.
That is interesting.
So it kind of just adds a little bit more of a dynamic that way.
I don't know. I feel like I would like it this way more. Always having...
Well, it's really interesting what you said, too, with the I cut, you choose. I do them even because you don't want to lose either one. That's really funny that you mentioned that, because for me it was no, there's always
a better
one. And then I realized you took the better one every time, and I was like, oh, that makes more sense to do it the other way. Yeah, that thought just didn't occur to me. So I don't know, it was interesting. Haven't played many I cut, you choose games. I think this one did it pretty well.
Yeah, I do. I think it was much better than collecting stamps with my grandma. That's for sure.
That is a definite good thing.
So that's all we've got for this one. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. All those things help us, help our channel grow. See you on the next one.